It was a long flight, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited. Vic's been telling me stories about the properties and the animals we're going to hunt. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time.
Good, Vic. Good.
I'll show you a room.
Good. Long. Oh, I'm too big to sit in my room.
If you ask my wife what her favorite meat is,
I just want to raise a glass, firstly to Paul and Flynn. Welcome here. We hope you guys have a fantastic week with Don, chasing Cape Buffalo, so good luck. It's going to be a fantastic week. And then to John, it's your third trip with us. We appreciate you coming back to Game for Africa. And we've done most of the plains game together. So good luck with the buffalo this week. It's going to be epic and it's going to be good fun. So good luck and shoot straight. Cheers. Cheers. I was just going to put the target up there first before you put the main.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm standing here with John Summer. It's his third trip to Game for Africa safaris. The first one was in 2018, and we've had some great memories before, but this safari we're planning to hunt buffalo. So John wants to get on the board with the big five. So it's the first morning. We've checked the rifles, all spot on. So we're gonna get out there. So good luck, John. It's gonna be a fun week with you. And it's going to be a good time, so good luck.
one of the things that was important to me about this trip, bringing my own rifles, obviously I brought a large caliber for buffalo, but I also wanted to bring a plains game rifle. This is my 7mm 08. It was a gift from a friend named Frank Dalton from North Carolina. Frank has passed a few years back, but he gave me this gun as a token of our friendship, and it's been special to me ever since. So bringing my rifles is not only a way to bring my own guns, but also to bring a friend that I never got to hunt in Africa with. And this is kind of a token of his friendship and a way to remember him and bring him to Africa with me, even though he's passed on.
So we've come out early this morning on day one. As you can see, the area is very thick bush, so we're looking for Bushbuck and Kudu this morning. It's nice and cold, it's a good little breeze blowing, so we're going to get out there and see what we can find. Yeah, it's just a young bull. like a two-turn bull. You can see he's already got ivory tips. Just gonna have to get a better angle so we'll go down a bit and shoot up. Okay. Good hit. Hold on. Smacked him on the shoulder. Yeah, it was a very good hit. Well done. Good shot.
I got a problem with my gun right now.
Not every day you come around a bend and a trophy kudu standing right there. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is that reloads? Must be an old casing.
Probably 3 or 4 times.
Not too far from the road. Well done, John. It's a beautiful bull. Well done. What a beauty. Well done. He's got some ivory tips. Very nice thick bases. Beautiful spiral.
Just exactly,
Well done.
Exactly what we were after.
Good shooting.
Thank you. No, that was good. Thank you. That was good spotting from the back.
So we came out on the first morning of the hunt. 2 hours in, the Simon spotted a kudu probably 300 yards out. He was busy feeding. So we took a look at him and we decided to put a stalk on him. We ended up being 130 yards away. We put John on the sticks, made a fantastic quartering on shot through both shoulders. As you can see, it's a beautiful bull. He's got thick horns, beautiful spiral, nice ivory tips. So yeah, well done, John. Fantastic start to the hunt.
Thank you.
And you made a great shot.
It's just been a really nice morning. We've seen warthogs, kudus, we've seen a couple of female bushbuck. So we're seeing a lot of animals. It's just starting to get rainy and gray. But we saw this guy in just a perfect spot for a stalk, and we knew we had to take that opportunity. And the 7mm08 did a great job, took him down with one shot. And now is when the hard part starts.
Backing him out.
Up the hill.
So well done. shoulder. Well done.
Just big
Good
stem.
shot. Yeah, there's more. Very good shot. Well done. Here's another trophy. Good shot. Perfect shot on the shoulder. Yeah. You dropped him. Well done. Big warthog. Good shooting.
Warthogs are cool. They got their skin just like cardboard leather, and they got all that long, crazy hair. Beautiful. So after a long run around this morning after buffalo, I think we saw about 4 hardboss bulls altogether, and they just gave us the slip. We were after them for 3 to 4 hours. We got close a few times. I think John was about 2 seconds away from pulling the trigger on 2 occasions. But that's hunting. They took off, and it wasn't meant to be. So on our way back to the lodge, we spotted this big warthog. John made a fantastic shot on the shoulder, and he went down. So well done, John. Thank you.
We'll have some lunch and go after buffalo in the afternoon again.
Yep, sounds just right. I think we're morning of day 3. We're gonna get up right at the crack of dawn, right at sunrise. And we're just gonna go for a walk and see if we can catch buffalo coming off the water holes or off the feed where they've been feeding all night. See if we can see them before they see us, get ahead of them and try and get them to walk into us and see if we can get a shot today. We had a good day yesterday, saw a lot of buffalo, some really nice bulls. We got really close, just needed 1 or 2 more seconds. Just weren't able to close the deal, so hope today will work out just a little bit better. We've spotted some small herd of buffalo with 1 really good big bull, so we're just trying to figure out how to get the wind in our favor and then get around ahead of them. You can see how wide it was. I tell you, just give us a first cow kind of sauce and let them know they bought us was. They sold it. That's not so bad. It's got back and then we got back around.
How did it feel, John?
Good.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him, you smacked him, he made a big noise. We're not going to see them again in this thick bush. It must have been 50 buffalo there. Well done. It's a good shot.
That's exciting. Your heart's just waiting for the big bull to walk out.
I saw him, he took the bullet and he jumped a little bit in the air. It's often a sign of a shoulder shot.
Nervous, excited, anxious. I love
The little conversations they have on the radio, listening to them talk in all the different languages is fun. A lot of buffalo. We didn't realize there were that many, so it was exciting. We got to watch them. They'd come out and they'd rub on this one little tree and scratch and poke each other with their horns. I got to watch it all through the scope. I just had them walking through the little red, illuminated red dot on my scope. It was fun for a long time before we ever saw the bull. And then we kind of had to wait for Vic to make sure he had a solid boss, make sure he was the age class we were looking for.
This is where he took the shot. That's when he jumped like Eddie. Put the soil out and down here. First bit of blood. So what we're gonna do is let Diesel go, not the other two. Just in case he's alive, at least there's less dogs around if we have to shoot him again. Sign when Rocky doesn't bark. It often means he's biting and could be dead.
I like it.
Let's just go together, stay next to me. That is a monster. Well done. Well done, John. One shot. Great shot. Swift A-frame too. Well done. Yes, it's a big buffalo. Yeah. Look at that. Massive bull. 12, 13 years old, I guess.
Getting white in his face.
He's a proper bull.
His ears all full of hair.
Good shooting.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're pretty bull.
Yes, maar dat halen man. Yes, Fraser. Dat is aan den toe. So we're on day 3. We headed out very early this morning in the dark. Started walking and we wanted to get an early start on buffalo. Luckily, 5 minutes into the hunt, we spotted a big bunch of buffalo about a mile away. Quickly circled around, tried to get onto them. Couldn't get a shot. Some Impala actually spooked them and they took off. Anyway, we let them settle down and we made our way around and we waited for them in a path. And lucky for us, they crossed in single file. And I would say he was about number 20 coming across, and luckily he gave us a shot in the road. He actually turned his head so we could see he's a proper hard boss bull, and John made one shot on the shoulder, swift A-frames, 300 grain with his 375. I think he's been waiting for that, to do that for his whole life.
Long time.
So well done, John. Not many people shoot a buffalo one shot, so you can be proud of that, and you made a great shot. You can see he's got a big boss, beautiful curl on his horn, widespread. He's old, pitch black, can't ask for any better. Well done.
I'll just agree with Vic. He's everything we wanted. He was old. He had kind of some white in his face. His bosses were fantastic. He had a good drop to his horns, and his tips were worn, but still sharp. So he still gets all that length and size. So just the beautiful bull, just my dream bull, and it really was a lifetime in the making.
Please do. Okay, gentlemen and Brenda. Just want to toast two gents in camp today. Two beautiful buffalo. So you guys hunting in Woodvale. Got a beautiful buffalo, John. And we went a bit north, and you got a beautiful buffalo up in the mountains. I just want to toast you guys. Well done. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, out into the sun this morning.
You and I have always had really good luck the day after a rainstorm.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see the horns.
Clear.
So yesterday we came up to the North Camp, up in the Allowal North District, Cranberg Game Reserve. We had a good dinner last night, and there was a bit of rain overnight, just under an inch. So the ground's nice and wet, but the sun's coming out, and we've seen quite a lot of animals already this morning. Straight off the bat, the guys saw a herd of tetsi, so we're gonna head in there now. They're just over this mountain. Take a stalk, see if we can catch up with them, and put John in a tetsi. So let's go. Straight down, and straight down.
Yeah.
Very good shot.
The exit.
Yeah.
Should be on the shoulder.
Well done. Look how thick he is on the bases, and look how dark that face is. He's an old bull.
Don't get a lot of respect because their horns aren't big and twisty and curly, but I think they're a really cool animal.
Well done.
Really cool.
Good shooting. So we came out on the morning of day 4. Spotted a bunch of animals again this morning. Saw a big kudu, nice gemsbuck, bunch of springbuck, and Simon spotted some tetsi in the distance. We made our way around and came over the ridge, and the shot was about 180. John shot it on the shoulder, fell right there. Great hunt. So well done, John.
Thank you.
Beautiful bull.
There were some really nice lechway in here. We got his watch, some red hartebeest. I had to clarify with Vic which animal we were shooting because there were multiple bulls down here, and I want to make sure I didn't mess up and get the wrong one. And then I also I wasn't sure about the range because it was downhill, but it all worked out really well, and everybody did a good job on this one.
We've come out after lunch on day 4. We've decided to tackle that mountain because there's a very big impala we saw before lunch over the hill there, and there's no roads in these mountains, so John wants a good impala and we know there's a good one back there. So the plan for the afternoon is to do a bit of hiking, get up high and see if we can find him.
Yes, yes. He's eating that tree.
Good shot. Good shot. He's done.
I see him.
That is well done, John. It was worth the hike up here.
Oh, absolutely.
Well done. Check out all the impala coming over there. Look at them coming here. Stand dead still, come on. But all of these, I mean, you could have shot any of these.
Yeah, there were 8 big rams.
Yeah.
I think we got the biggest, but there were 8 big rams.
Very, very nice impala. But that one you shot, you'll see when you get there, he goes like wide and then he goes up. He's huge.
It's astounding to me. We had eland, red hartebeest, kudu, impala, all right here. Eland.
Waterbuck.
And I was sure something was going to goof us up, and nothing did. Your plan worked perfect. Came right to us.
See, we're in the shade and the sun's going down behind us. They can't see up here. Let's go take a look at him.
Let's do. Let's go hands on.
He's huge. Well done, John.
Thank you.
Fantastic impala. It was worth the walk up here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So after lunch, we came out after this impala and we made a stalk straight up a mountain. It took us about an hour to get to where we wanted to be. And as we came over, it was just a bunch of animals, all sorts of species, and we had our eyes on this guy. As you can see, it's a monster impala. He's nice and wide, he's tall, he's long, everything you want. It's a real special impala. So well done, John, you made a good shot. The plan came together. Well done. Thank you.
It's everything Vic said. We had to really work for it on the stock. Had to make a good solid hike. We had to wait for the animals. There were a ton of animals in here. It was cool because there were so many species and there were a lot of big animals in here just hiding in this little valley. And we had to wait for the Impala. I was willing to shoot farther and Vic said, no, wait, he'll come closer, he'll come closer. I was about to explode, but he did. He came closer just like Vic said he would. Stopped broadside and the shot was great. So it was a great experience. This is what you come to Africa to experience.
Yeah. Good hit. Good hit. He's standing there, he's gonna go over. He's going down. He's down. Done. 346. Great shot. What a shot. Well done. Heavy and goes back. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it goes back.
Better than my first one by quite a bit.
Well done.
It's a good looking ram.
Well done.
Pretty animal.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
346.
I like it.
That's a hell of a shot. Well, John, what a shot. 346 yards. He was standing broadside and you took him on the shoulder. A fantastic one shot and he was down. This is a beautiful springbuck. As you can see, his horns are curling back. He's thick. It's an old ram and it's South Africa's national animal. So yeah, it's a wonderful animal. As you can see, the coloring is beautiful. So well done. It's a fantastic end to the day. We've had a great day so far and keen to get back to the lodge to celebrate.
Yes. Strong work. It was really impressive. Vic picked him out of a herd of probably 30-40 animals. He said, John, this is the good one. He's heavy, he's long, and he hooks really pretty in the back. And I said, I would really like to get a good common. So I'm glad the shot made. Kind of trying to race the sun, so I'm glad the shot was good. And we get to collect him before it turns too dark to hunt anymore.
The whack after the
Blue wildebeest backstrap. Cut it into steaks and there's fries, broccoli bake and salads and fresh bread. It's awesome.
Yeah, so gentlemen, we actually just arrived here at the caves now. The cave is just below us. We actually parked pretty much on top of the cave. So you can see the big valley now. The sand bushmen or the Khoi sand bushmen, they kind of are believed to be the first people of that were in these areas that were sort of here when the settlers came. So they were semi-nomadic. So they would come up the river systems and then filter up these valleys and then look for places like this to basically come and they would live here. So back then they would have found animals, water, everything that they need to survive. So you can imagine with this temperature it must have been quite a tough life. So you'll see when we go down into the cave, they would have used it as a bit of a vantage point, and you'll see the paintings have actually got all the animals that would have been here when they were around, and it's believed to be anything from I think 500 years to I think 15,000 years ago that they could have been here. So yeah, well, let's go down. We had the property, they put up a fence, but we often see animal tracks in here. We've seen blue wildebeest, I think red hartebeest, kudu tracks in here. I don't know if they use it as shelter. There's even some baboon scat here, so you can imagine. Yeah, but like I said, you can see some of these. So there's eland, you can clearly see those are eland. That would have been a leopard. So this would have all been stuffed. There's your bushman with his bow and arrow. Another one. Oh, they're really, and it's believed that in their day, every day was sort of what happened on that day. If they were hunting, foraging, looking for stuff, they would then tell their story in art, pretty much. And that's how this was supposedly came about. Also, if you look up top here, you'll see there's a lot of soot. So they would have made their fires here. And that soot is up on the roof of the cave here.
That's funny.
There was a little broadhead on there.
Yeah. They would take this sort of, I think it's called shale rock.
Yep.
And then they chip away until they got to a point. But if you look there, that looks like it's clearly been chipped. And they would sit with bones and they'd make a perfect little sort of broad. And there's quite a couple of them lying around here if you look.
We left this morning early from the north camp back down to the south camp, and we've come out this afternoon. The big wind blowing here today, but yeah, we're gonna get into the cliffs and the mountains here and see what we can find out of the wind. Maybe something comes out feeding. And yeah, it's day 5 and it's been a great hunt so far. So we're on the last leg now. Still got 1 or 2 animals to get. So yeah, let's go. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Big blood over here.
Well done. The beauty, well done.
Well done. Thank you, sir.
Beautiful bull.
Very nice.
Ivory tips. Beautiful skin. Good shooting. We're sitting here with an exceptional Nyala bull. Arguably one of the prettiest animals in Africa. As you can see, it's a beautiful bull. He's black nice white stripes. It's got the red legs, ivory tips. It's a beautiful animal, and John made a great shot. 200 yards. Smacked him on the shoulder and he went down. So well done, John. It's really special to get a Nyala in this type of terrain as well. We had to work for him, and now the work starts to pack him out.
We had to work for it today. The wind's blowing, it's howling on top, so down in the valleys where the animals are hiding, he was down in here. The first African animal I ever killed was a Nyala with Vic, and it was a very similar situation, so it's a little bit of a melancholy moment for me, but just one of my favorite animals. They're beautiful. Everything about them has character and class. Just a magnificent antelope, one of my favorites for sure.
Shot. Reload. There he is. Well done, John. Good shooting again. Yeah, big male. White feathers. Good shooting. Look at the size of the.
It's like a dinosaur, yeah. Like a velociraptor.
Massive. Look at that claw.
Scales. Tough looking creature. It's a heck of a drumstick though.
So we came out this morning. It was a raining morning. We come up this big male of ostrich. We make a stalk, and John shot it. He made a great shot on this animal too.
Now tell us that story in Xhosa. Say it in Xhosa.
Sivuke kusasa sazokuqala inethi imvula. Sawuzingela lenciniba. Yayibona ke bayinkunzi enkulu yenciniba. Mr. John wayibetha ke kusasa. Yiyo ke le.
So we've decided to come to this cliff this afternoon. There's a beautiful spot to look for bushbuck. So we're going to head down there and spend the rest of the afternoon just sitting and glassing. Hopefully we can get one. Let's go.
Just behind the shot. He's done.
That's how you hunt a bushbuck. Good shot. Good shot. Well done. Fantastic.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. We didn't even have to sit down on the cliff. As we got here, he was there.
I've been here 20 seconds.
A beautiful spot, huh? Look at this valley.
That was super fun. I've been on this cliff before a number of times looking for bushbuck, and today we got here and Vic's like, oh, there's a female. Oh, there's a male. Just within 20 seconds he had him spotted. We got on the sticks, Got the range figured out, and the ram, he was quartering away at first, and then he turned. So we got a good full view of him, took the shot, and he went right down. That was fun. It's super exciting because you've done this a dozen times and not had a shot, and then today it just happened so easy. So that was exciting. A pretty little ram. Bushbucks are some of the most beautiful things here. They're just gorgeous and hard to hunt. This is hard country to hunt animals in. Very thick.
Walk into that thick stuff for heading around the corner, gone. You know, you don't know. So it was a fantastic little hunt. See that female there, John?
Yeah.
Still there.
It's just feeding along like nothing
Probably
happened.
more bushbuck down here.
I'm sure. It's interesting because it's in the shaded part of the valley. You'd think they'd be up in the sun.
But the wind, they're out the wind.
Yeah, time to go slow. Shoes. I see him running down the mountain.
Well done, John. Got a big body on the kid. Nice and thick. Big. Yeah, big neck.
Yep. I made a big mistake popping out Mr. Joe.
All the way down here. He made a big mistake popping out for Mr. John. Yes. What did you see now? Kudu.
Just a beautiful antelope.
One more. One, two. Well, John, plan came together. We said we're going to go to the specific spot for the afternoon, and we walked over. As we came over, we already saw a bushbuck ewe within the first 10 seconds, and we kept glassing, and about 50 yards from the female just above was this ram. And you made a good, we didn't have much time, you made a good quick shot, and he went straight down, rolling down the hill. So well done. It's a special animal to get a bushbuck like this in this type of terrain. It's not easy, and you made a great shot. Well done.
Yeah, that was a fun hunt. Very hard hunt. We were able to get it all on film. That's tough to do in this terrain with camera. So awesome, another great experience.
Okay guys, so what we have here is the buffalo that got shot. So what we're going to do is just trim all the offcuts off, and then cut it into steaks. Put some olive oil on and lemon juice. So that's what we're going to do now. What you shoot is what you must eat. So yeah, definitely it's part of everything, and nothing goes to waste. I'm sure the guys will say the same. There's from the stomach right through to the bones gets utilized in Africa. So I'm going to cut it now in, how many are we? 7. Okay.
So we've got some garlic bread, and then we've got some eland shin soup with vegetables. We've got potato wedges, a traditional South African meal or dish. It's like a white corn, it's called sap. And then green beans, we've got eland, buffalo, and pork. Help yourselves. Yeah.
Okay guys, so I'm going to raise a glass to John and to Paul. You guys both shot 2 beautiful buffalo bulls, and it was fantastic hunts. But a few years ago we started a tradition at Game for Africa. We shoot a dugger boy get a handcrafted knife from us. So I just want to hand each of them to you guys. There we go, John. Well done again. There we go, that's yours. Paul, that's yours. It's a pleasure. Take it out and have a look. Straight down. Shooting again.
Let's see if we can find that brass.
It's one of the tiny 10 this week.
So the very first time I was here, the first time I came here, one of the first animals we got on was a big diker, and its horns laid out. And Vic's like, John, you need to shoot that diker. I'm like, I don't want a diker, they're dumb. And I've wished ever since I'd shot that diker. I've shot a couple since, and they're just a fantastic little trophy. So when we saw this one, it looked like a pretty good one, so we went ahead and took it. A very underrated trophy, hard to see. It's hard to just go out and find one. So when we run across one like
He's an old guy too. Teeth are gone.
yeah,
Beautiful ram. You can see he's old. Look at his face. Well, John, what a way to finish the hunt. We came out this morning, and it's a beautiful morning out. And we spotted this darker and made a stalk on him. John made a great shot. I think he was about 140. Very good shot, and he followed up with another one. It's a fantastic animal. It's part of the tiny 10. They're elusive little animals. They live in the thick stuff, and yeah, it's been a fantastic hunt. We've gone from hunting Cape buffalo, one of the big 5, to one of the small guys in the tiny 10. So yeah, I just want to thank you again for coming over and hunting with Game for Africa. It's been a fantastic week, and we've taken some exceptional animals. So well done, and thank you.
Thank you, you guys did a great job.
John, is there anything that you'd like to add?
There's a lot I'd like to add.
Can you give me some of your highlights of the week?
I think Vic nailed it. We started with a buffalo, which was my number 1 animal. We got a tremendous big bull, and then we finished with one of the animals that I started my African experiences with, a diker. So it's fun to start big and finish small, but a trophy nonetheless. Vic has phenomenal eyes. Our tracker Simone has fantastic eyes. They both do a great job finding the animals, and Vic, all his experience, we've made a lot of great stalks, and very rarely do we bumble one and have to make another one, because the first one is usually successful. The trackers are experts at taking care of the meat and getting your trophy out, not dragging it and getting it dirty, but they get it up on poles where they take care of it. And I like how they respect the meat. We've seen a lot of animals. Just this morning we saw 8 or 10 different species just looking for coal animals or trophies we hadn't seen yet. And that kind of quality, that kind of variety is what you come to Africa to experience.